Thundersport GB at Mallory Park. The LMB Streetfighters next. Steve?
Look who's on pole position for the LMB Streetfighters. The man with the spotted green helmet, the 2010 LMB Streetfighter champion, is on pole position. We're waiting for Andy Plaskett to roll up onto second position. No Keith Smith here today. Number 44, Mick Riddle, is gunning for Street Fighter B glory. Tony Hughes going for Street Fighter C glory. And I believe Andy Denyeau's got problems with his bike and won't be making it to the grids.
Oh, that is a shame, Steve. But yes, Jamie Wilkins, last year's Street Fighter A champion, coming back to play. It's a bit of an end-of-term feeling, this. The last rounds of the year here at Mallory Park. And Jamie Wilkins pops it on pole on his Street Fighter A machine. But look at Mick Riddle, one of our riders from the RAF, number 44, the leading Street Fighter B runner on the grid, and gets away well at the start of this, Steve.
Yes, Jamie Wilkins, the 2010 champion, back on his old Suzuki GSX-R 750 that he really does gel with and he runs so well on. But this is the last full season for Jamie Wilkins, so I think he wanted to have some fun. The rider sponsored by LMB Automotive and White Dalton Helmets is got rather a few commitments, should we say, for next year. He's involved heavily with magazines in the cycling world, so he'll be coming to the odd round, but I think he's just trying to send off with a couple of wins in his old championship.
Oh, quite right too. He's been a great ambassador for those who wield the pen as well as actually do the riding. There have been a number of notable racing journalists over the years. Jamie Wilkins is certainly one of the more successful ones. So remember, we've got three classes out here, divided on power. Street Fighter A have the most power, and there's Jamie Wilkins out the front. Street Fighter B, well, they're in the middle, of course, and there we see the leader in B at the moment, Mick Riddle. And then Street Fighter C, basically the supermoto machines. They've got the least available power, but it doesn't mean to say they don't make for great racing, Steve. They certainly do mix it, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and Tony Hughes, the Street Fighter C champion, is leading that pack. He's just making his way into Ed Wieners now. Andy Plaskett there, the red bike just behind Mick Riddle, is actually riding on a Street Fighter Extreme bike. That means to say that he has a little bit more available power than the rest of the field, therefore won't be scoring points in Street Fighter A, B or C. And he goes up the inside of Mick Riddle and is second on circuit. Wilkins, meanwhile, at the front, Robin, is matching his lap record pace that he set a few years ago.
And there we see, tucked in behind Mick Riddle, there's Mick in that green leathers there. Just behind him is Adam Polfman, number 32. And he's on a Street Fighter B machine as well, and he's right up behind Mick Riddle, and that is the closest class battle that we have in the race at the moment.
Yeah, no Barry Utting for the last three rounds. The Street Fighter B champion may be concentrating on getting his funds together ready for another year of racing, although he always tells us he's going to retire. There is Tony Hughes just behind Pulframan, number 35. Always got a smile on his face as Mr. Punch.
Yeah, he's certainly fairly carefree, let's put it like that, since he sealed that Street Fighter C championship, and he's right up there behind Adam Polfman and Mick Riddle. And wouldn't he love to nip by them and just pace them a little, just to get a Street Fighter C machine finishing ahead of the Bs? Well, it is possible, but can he do it without the help of weather conditions? It's dry as a bone here at Mallory at the moment. You fancy if it were a damp track that Tony Hughes would stand a better chance, but it's not going to stop him trying.
His left foot off the peg there as he makes his way into Gerrard's. You know, Tony Hughes would be loving this because, you know, they all wind each other up in the paddock, and he would so dearly love to get his bike up ahead of these two Street Fighter B machines, because there'd be a fair bit of Mickey taking going on if he was able to get up ahead of them.
Yes, in fact, yes, you sometimes think the M in LMB Street Fighters might stand for Mickey takers, because this bunch, the whole lot of them actually, it's a very happy paddock indeed. But they never.
And Hughes is up the inside of the pair of them. They're both caught napping, and Tony Hughes will be laughing his head off as he makes his way through the bus stop.
Yeah, I hope he keeps his concentration, because you're quite right, he'll be chortling away, will Mr. Punch. There, Jamie Wilkins, though, out the front, and he's really got that Suzuki wound up nicely. He's well away, and each successive lap, he just extends his lead a little bit further. He's in amongst the slower machines at the moment, but supremely untroubled in this team.
Yeah, just going past Flipper, Barry Rudge there, one of the Street Fighter B runners. I can tell you that Rob Chisholm is currently in second in Street Fighter A's, but yeah, pretty untroubled. Of course, a shame to see Andy Denyer not making the grid due to engine problems. Keith Smith, the Street Fighter A champion, newly crowned, is not here either. He spent most of the season as Wilkins on a GP1 bike, but he really does gel, doesn't he, well with his 750, and he's well on his way to victory. Yes,
looks very comfortable indeed. A very stylish rider on the big machine, and last lap flag is out, and Jamie Wilkins just acknowledges that. He goes out there around Gerrard through the sunshine for the last time in the first of the two races for the LMB Streetfighters here at Maru Park today. It's still, at the moment, hanging on there behind Andy Plaskett on the big Honda, but Tony Hughes in the Street Fighter C machine still ahead of Mick Riddle and Adam Portman in Street Fighter B. Yes, and if it stays like that, you just watch Tony's face when they get into Parc Ferme as Jamie Wilkins gets past, he's just gone past Rob Pragnell, and he's about to, or is he, going to get up to Richard Blunt, but it's been a pretty easy win this for Jamie Wilkins in his penultimate race of the year. The Suzuki rider takes victory. Yeah, check flag to Jamie, he'll love that. Andy Plaskett's going to pick up a clear second place, but on the run to the line, oh, I can just see there, Tony Hughes has done it. He picks up third, ahead of Adam Portman, who wins Street Fighter B. Mick Riddle was fifth. Duncan McMillan finished in sixth. And there we see a very happy Jamie Wilkins, Street Fighter A winner from Rob Chisholm and Brent Millage. Then in Street Fighter B, Adam Portman, Mick Riddle, and Steve Wood. In Street Fighter C, Mr. Punch, Tony Hughes wins it from Duncan McMillan and Keith Warren.
Winner of Street Fighter C and the champion of 2011, Tony Hughes. You look like you're having some good fun out there.
Yeah, not all the pressure's off now because I started as champion, so I can have a bit of fun out there. I don't have to worry about anything at all, and I'm really having a good day mixing it with all the A's and B's today. So it's been really good fun.
Yeah, it's been a great year for yourself, and you must have a few people to thank along the way.
Oh yeah, thanks Susan, my girlfriend, and I'd like to thank Sparklight Racing and Race Engineering and everyone at Thundersport for giving a great year's racing for me, and all my competitors in the Street Fighter C, A and B and C. I think they've all been absolutely brilliant, great crew of lads, and I hope to see them all next year, and I'm just going to say thanks to everyone that's been involved.
LMB Street Fighter B winner, Adam Palfram, and Adam, you're in a number of races this weekend. It's been a good year all round, and 25 points and a trophy.
Yeah, it was quite an enjoyable race in the end. Had a good battle not only with the other guys in the B class, but also the C class riders who like to come and join us for the fun.
All in all, though, you've been in so many classes this year. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's getting a bit tiring now towards the end. Quite looking forward to a nice break over the winter, but it's good fun.
And sponsors, of course, to thank.
Yeah, as usual, sponsors for financial support, SafeLink Services and Golmar. Also Ghost Bikes, they've been helping out Curtis, also been helping me with crash helmets and gloves and bits and pieces. And my dad has always been here to make sure the bikes are running.
Well, Jamie Wilkins, you've come back for a guest ride, shall we say, and blitzing the field. Good to be back on the top step.
Yeah, absolutely. I just love riding this bike, love this class. It's so much fun. It's a great bunch of lads. It's a brilliant class. More people should come and try it and consider Street Fighters. It's just so much fun. But I've sold my Superstock bike, so I'm back on the Street Fighter, and it's a great way to round out the season and yeah, show some sponsors and a chance to say thank you to White Dalton, S&B and RSR Motorsport as well. They've been fantastic.